Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Tomodachi Live. In the previous two episodes, as you've probably noticed, there has been some issue where while I was playing the game, whenever there was like a section that lagged out, it caused my microphone to start crackling, and unfortunately, I tried my best in between the streams to fix that issue, but I was not able to really do much about it because the culprit is my CPU and I cannot really do much about that, you know. So for the time being, we have two choices. Either we completely stop playing this game and do some other one, or we deal with the crackles and try to do a little bit more on the island before we end the series. It's unfortunate, but not much I can do about that. I can promise you though that whenever I upgrade my setup, I will probably come back and maybe do like a season 2 or something of this game. Because I do genuinely enjoy playing it and it would be a shame to kind of, well, stop it, you know, completely, forevermore. But yeah, for now, let's just continue. Let's hopefully try our best to not have many crackling issues. We shall see how it goes, I suppose. I tried to adjust some settings, but I'm not sure if it's gonna completely fix the crackling of the microphone. It's just a demanding game, you know, not much I can do about that. Also, hello there, Wolfschwester, hello. I hope you are doing well today. Today's episode is going to start by creating someone that I promised to make and completely forgot about it. And that someone will be the TheBigLee. So, let's try my best to replicate his look. He does have very cool haircut that I unfortunately don't know if I can really replicate much. I think this might be the closest we can get to it, but let me look what other options we have. There is not really that many options for this particular haircut. I could try doing bangs. Sometimes that's the way to go. With that being said though, well, I guess the closest thing would be maybe something like this. You know what? That actually fits the TheBigLee quite nicely. You will be lurking for the most part. Have fun. Alrighty, thank you very much for stopping by and for the lurking. I really do appreciate it. I hope whatever you are up to is gonna go well. Okay, which one of these would we put in there? I think maybe something along this line. Then again though, this might be the better option now that I look at it. You know what? I kind of like this. I think this is the correct one. He does have black hair, I think. I will add in a subcolor of slightly less black though. Because I think it looks cool when there is like a color difference, you know. Eyebrows, he does have eyebrows and they are the basic kind of thing along these lines, I would say, but maybe flattened. Yeah, that seems about right. Let's make them the same color as the hair. Now let's go for the eyes. He does have beautiful eyes that are kind of hard to see here, but I think the closest thing might be something like this, but quite a bit tinier. Maybe a little more apart. There we go. With the main color, the picture I am looking at looks like they are blue. So let's go with that. Let's go with that. I don't think there are any of these things. Don't think there are any of these things either. I might add in a little bit of this, but I think it looks better without it. And as for the special thingy for the eye, I don't really know if there is any need for that. Don't look like it, to be honest. Maybe we just keep it as it is. I might wanna make the eyes a little bit smaller though. There is not that many options. I think this might be the closest we are gonna get to it, to be honest. Alright, nose. Let's use this one. That seems about right. And mouth. Let's use this one. Seems about right. Seems about right, yeah. Ears, I think just some normal ones should work perfectly fine. And glasses, TheBigLee indeed does have glasses. And they are connected by 2 frames, kind of like these ones. They are a little lower though. Probably around there. And the inner color is purple, while the actual glass color seems to be silver. Something like this. Something like this. I think this is actually pretty accurate, I would say. Now for the special features. Also, hello there, Kepo. Hello, hello. Special features. I don't think there are any, but I can add in this for like the nose, kind of. I think that kind of works. And I can maybe even add in something else somewhere, maybe the chin. You know what, sure, why not? No facial hair. None of this, none of that. I think we are sorted. And for the face paint, I also don't think we need anything. So we are done here. Height, I'm gonna assume about here. Body type, I'm gonna assume around here, maybe. My controller is a little bamboozled today, but hopefully we are fine.
My name is TheBigLee.
TheBigLee indeed. He do be a male. I forgot at what are we, but I think we reached number 15, right? Probably.
My name is TheBigLee.
My name is TheBigLee. It's nice to meet you.
Today
All
is
right.
May 3rd, 2026. So, my name is TheBigLee. My name is TheBigLee. It's nice to meet. My name is TheBigLee. It's nice to meet you.
I think this works. I don't think he's related to anyone on the island, so let's just go for movement. I would say TheBigLee is pretty quick because he always plays Fortnite on Twitch and he's really good at it. He is very, very polite, I would say. I would say energy levels are about here. I think he's pretty chill. And when it comes to quirkiness or normality, I think he's like somewhere in the middle of that. So let's go with this. Dating preferences, I don't actually know who TheBigLee is into. So I'm gonna keep it to female maybe for now. Or maybe... yeah, let's keep it to female. I can always edit it later. That should be fine. Considerate, amicable, thoughtful, honest, innocent, does things at their own pace, and they do be a cheerleader, which means they are positive, enthusiastic, and always beaming, smiles for their own sake and to help others smile too. Indeed, indeed. That is TheBigLee. We will also have to... okay, sorry about that. I assume it crackled because it was loading. We will also have to add in a custom hat. You have pizza, let's go. Pizza is always nice to have. Congratulations on the fine dining experience.
You're streamer, right? It's nice to meet you. I'm TheBigLee.
You do be TheBigLee.
No matter what you're going through, I'll have your back. I'll cheer you on as you grow and pick you up if you fall. I hope we get along well.
Alright, alright. We need to do some custom clothing. You didn't hear any crackling, or was I automatically tuning it out? If I managed to fix it, I would be the happiest person.
I was moved to
Holy
tears
moly.
when I heard about Twinks.
He was moved to tears when he heard about the Twinks. You heard it here first, folks. Alright. Let's go ahead and make an outfit. If I did fix the crackling, that would be so good. Almost as if the game knew what I needed, it gave me the exact hat we need. This is a cool holographic cap. Ooh, DSLR camera. Oh my god, Kepo. Oh my god, Kepo, look at this. Isn't that insane? I'm gonna buy that for you. We definitely need that. Didn't hear any crackling last time either, or maybe I wasn't there anymore when that happened. Alright, maybe it's fixed then. That would be very nice. Alright, let me check. Can we buy the hat separately? No, we cannot, so we have to buy the whole outfit. Which I suppose, why not? I'm happy with that outfit. I'm gonna just swap out the shirt of it. With something that's more fitting of TheBigLee. What would that be? I have no idea. Maybe like, well, these things don't have the colors I am looking for, unfortunately. Maybe we go with one of these things. One of these two. How does this look in gray? How does it look in a red? Ooh. You know what? Let's buy that. Alright, create. Gonna give you this. Gonna give you the slacks, the hat, socks, and the shoes. That looks pretty accurate, I would say. Also 10 stream streak, holy moly, hello there wolfish breed. It's a hit indeed. Before I forget also, I should shout out the majestic turtle. There we go. Alright, this looks pretty accurate to the TheBigLee, I would say. Now let's also... I think my controller is disconnected. Whoops. Alright, let me try to reconnect it. Controller configuration is invalid. Cool. Now it's working. Alright. So... let's renovate your house. Interior, I'm gonna give you... something that fits your vibe. Which I think is actually the marble set. Unless we have something else that's available to us in white. I think it's the marble set, the closest thing. Alright.
Thank you very much. Please come again.
We are officially out of money. But that's alright. The TheBigLee likes it. Let's go. And also...
Yeah, this is different. Thank you.
I'm gonna feed you some traditional food from the island. As is tradition. Oh yeah, I also, as I promised in the previous episode, I added the Sonic curry. And the sculpted butter. Let's freaking go. But let's feed you a cookie for now.
Yum.
Nice, he liked it. And he's still hungry, so let's also feed him a biscuit crumb.
Yum.
Let's go and to properly introduce him into the island. We should also have him meet someone, so... Actually, can I give you any of my gifts that would fit you? Out of these options, not really. We have Chainsaw Man, Reze Arc. Oh yeah, and the Corn album, as well as an actual talking cookie pet. Promised to do all that, and I indeed delivered. Sure, let's give you adventure game. Nice. He likes it. I think whatever we do next will level him up as well, which is cool. I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna have you meet with... You know what? Go meet Kepo. There is Kepo.
We haven't met yet, have we? My name is TheBigLee.
Hey, TheBigLee. I'm Majestic Turtle.
And just like that, you are getting familiar. Let's go. TheBigLee wants to hear Majestic Turtle's take on botanical science. Alright, also in between the
Now
streams,
I'm closer with Majestic Turtle. Thank you.
while I was editing the stuff I promised to edit, I also double-checked all the lingo on the island. And I noticed I accidentally made the Phantom of the Opera twice, so I replaced one of them with the Pot of Greed. So if you suddenly hear Pot of Greed in a dialogue, that's why it replaced one of the Phantom of the Operas. I think TheBigLee needs a catchphrase, because whenever he greets someone, he always says the same thing, which is well, and I spelled it well, of course, well, I'm gonna use incorrect grammar, because for some reason I just like how it looks when every word starts with big letter. I don't know how to explain it. I just think it looks nice in the game. I don't know. I might just be a little on the spectrum, I guess. Let's go for it.
Hello there.
Well, hello there. I think he says it more happily, but this will work. We did it, guys. TheBigLee.
Well, hello there. I always wanted to say that.
Hey, Krumlock. Shipcap.
Alright, now let me show you if I go into the island info and island lingo, I can actually show you all the words we so far added into the game. Stomping on them enemies, magic wand only in Ohio, drawing yaoi pictures, botanical science, Phantom of the Opera, eating expensive cheese, twinks, shirtless men, casting unforgivable spells, streaming setup, drawing art. Then of course the LGBTQ+ best friend, committing tax fraud, Pot of Greed, which replaced one of the Phantom of the Operas as I mentioned, Invincible animated series, Itachi Uchiha, doing completionist playthrough. I edited this so that it doesn't say playthroughs, but just a singular playthrough. Playing gacha games, VTubers, and Studio Ghibli. Pretty good lingo selection, I would say. I'm happy with it. Now, I noticed Wolfschwester needs help. They have fallen and they cannot get up. Holy moly, did you see that leg? Some insane leg. You know what? I'm gonna bring Kuhaku to help you get up. That is some leg.
Are you alright?
Please help me.
Have you tried not doing that?
No, I actually haven't.
There you go. From strangers into friends.
Trouble at all.
From strangers into friends.
Well,
What we like to see. Alright, let's check up on what everyone wants. Esther Kaulipa has something to say. What is it?
Hey, do that thing again.
Sure. Open wide.
Of course, Esther Kaulipa dreams of being fed. That is actually
To be sweethearts.
lore accurate to Esther Kaulipa character. Holy moly. Biblically accurate Esther Kaulipa. Who knew this was possible? Let's see what Hidden Snakes has to say.
Hey, streamer.
Well, hello there.
I'm hungry.
You are hungry, I have the perfect food for you. You don't even know. Here, take this Sonic curry.
Yum.
Oh, they don't like the Sonic curry? Well, that's understandable, I suppose. You are still hungry too, so let me also give you sculpted butter.
Yum.
Oh, they don't like the sculpted butter either. Alright, well, at least you are no longer hungry.
I suppose I could get by with a chainsaw man. Res Arcade if I didn't have some shiny beads.
Does that mean you want the Reze arc that's in my inventory? You know what? Sure. I can always buy more, I suppose. You gave him a Chainsaw Man Reze arc. And he really likes it. Let's go. Alright. Let's go see who else needs our help. You right there.
Huh. I'm looking for something to do. Wanna play Shadow Quiz with me?
A shadow quiz, sure. Guess what is casting the shadow?
Here's your first mystery shadow. What do you think it is?
That's a treasure map.
The answer is treasure map. Next, your second mystery shadow. What do you think it is?
This could be anything. It's
The
tacos.
answer is tacos. And finally, the last mystery shadow. What do you think it is?
Could be also anything. I'm gonna assume... I think these two would be in a bowl, not on a plate, so I'm gonna assume
The
tiramisu.
correct answer is borscht.
God dang it. Oh well. What can you do?
Hey, you can't win them all. But you can get this as a consolation prize.
Alright, toilet paper. Thank you very much. Exactly what I needed. Holy moly, everyone has something to say all of a sudden. Let's check what Von Horsk has to say. A little laggier than usual, but what can you do?
You've gotta hear what I have to say about doing completionist playthrough. I don't gotta do anything. Doing completionist playthrough. Oh, listen. I thought I saw a shooting star last night. I was so excited, but then I realized it was just a UFO. That's too bad. And the aliens didn't even take you on a joyride. How disappointing. Shooting stars are so cool. Have you heard the rumor going around about twinks? Yeah, but there's no telling if it's true or not. Well, you right, A Green said it's all made up. I was engaged in some light coal mining a few weeks ago and found a rock that looks just like a corn. Oh, I heard about that. The paper did a whole story on it. Yeah, it really makes you think. If a rock could be shaped like that, it could be shaped like anything.
Holy moly, they are having quite the conversation, I would say. Actually hilarious. Let's see what Nishi is dreaming about. Could be interesting. What the heck? Spin Nishi 47. Oh my god, it's Beyblades! So it's actual Beyblades, but with miniature VTubers and such. Holy moly. That is actually funny. Holy moly, who's gonna win, guys? So far it was 2 draws. That's a 3rd draw. Can I actually get one of them to win? Or is it always gonna end in a draw? Alright, I seen enough, I think.
Ah. Huh. Guess it was just a dream.
Yo, we got a spinning top. Not quite the Beyblade I was hoping for.
What's up?
But that's alright.
You ever notice that smell in the air just before it rains?
Indeed I do. You know what? Since you are here and I am here, gonna drag you over to Kaulipa.
Hiya. Don't think I've seen you around. I'm Nishi47.
You're Nishi 47. I'm Esther Califa.
Let's go.
So, you'll
Nishi47 wants to hear Esther Kaulipa's take on Invincible animated series.
spin a Toto black.
I like how Wolfschwester and Kuhaku are bonding over there because it looks so cool. Both have grey hair, you know.
I hope they aren't sold out of the
Kuhaku just pulled out a dirty sock though for some reason. Oh yeah, and I also fixed the face of this guy. Look at him, he looks so accurate all of a sudden. Probably the most accurate character on the island at the moment. Look at him. So cool. Alright, 2 more people need our help. Let's see what that is. Starting with Lonely Tree.
Good evening.
Good evening indeed.
I want to wear something that really makes me stand out.
Alright, I will get you something. I think we can give you... these Sequoian Pumps shoes. You don't like it? Well, too bad. Too bad.
Movies don't make me cry. I make movies cry.
Understandable. Understandable. Alright. Holy moly, everyone always rings they want something to do. Let's see what Vaughn needs to do. I have other things planned. I wanna rebuild Kepo's house.
Huh. Got a sec. I'd love to play a round of double shadow quiz.
Double shadow quiz, sure. What shadows are overlapping? Guess from the food and treasures.
Here's your first mystery double shadow. What are these?
That's a garlic and a
The
churros.
answer is churros and garlic. Next up, your second mystery double shadow. What are these?
Ah, that's easy. That's the talking cookie and a
The
ruby.
answer is creme brulee and talking cookie.
Holy moly, I'm so bad at the mini games all of a sudden.
Hey, you can't win them all. But you can get this as a consolation prize.
Well, thank you for the box of tissues.
The controller must be broken.
Alright, you know what? You should meet TheBigLee.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Von Hosk.
Nice to meet you, Von Hosk. I'm the Big Lee.
Just like that, it works out.
And that's it, Twindoodle.
Von Husk is reporting on how serious VTubers can be.
So first, flip.
And they seem like-minded about it, let's go. Alright. Kaulipa, since you are here, let me drag you
Ship cap.
on to whoever is close by.
Hey, Wolf Schwester. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh my god, Wolfschwester got jump scared by Estra Kaulipa. Holy moly. I think you ran away back to your house. Let me go check up on you. Holy moly.
Hello,
Hello there.
I'm so startled.
I know, I seen what happened. Holy moly. You know what? I think you deserve some nice pain out chocolate.
Yum.
Oh, they liked it. Let's go. And also, since you are still hungry, I'm gonna give you a rice bowl.
Yum.
They liked it. Let's go. That should level you up, I think. So now I'm gonna need either your help or Kepo's help to figure out what quirk or expression to give you. You already have a greets with a note. So maybe, how do you stand? There are some interesting options. Perhaps a walking animation. I kind of like this one. Walks by bounding. Bounce along like they are on the moon. Bounding? Isn't that meant to be bouncing? I never heard of bounding before. How do you wanna walk or how do you wanna stand? You can pick one specific. I kind of like this one, the stance with hands folded. You can jump walk, that's true. You can be going like this everywhere. Which is pretty cool. Dance with arms crossed. Alright, alright. Arms crossed. Let's do it.
Oh, I feel a little different.
Alright, well, look at you. Now you are looking at me with the arms crossed. That's pretty cool. Do you have any toys? You have binoculars. Alright, alright. I could give you something. I suppose the spinning top. Let's see what you do with it. It's about to be Beyblade battles. Oh, they love it. Let's go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Time flies, doesn't it? It seems like your miss just arrived yesterday on the lagging rainbow. Well, now that everyone has settled in a bit, it feels like a good time to celebrate how the island has grown. And we can do that by building a Ferris wheel, of course. A Ferris wheel. Holy moly, sorry about the lag, but whenever the town zooms out, it's like a massive struggle. I think it kind of almost fits here, but not quite. It doesn't fit into any of my pre-made sections. I feel like it should be somewhere near the circus, though. That just makes sense, you know. It would fit kind of here. You know what? Sure. Put it there.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. A Ferris wheel, the safest and least scary of all amusement rides, has opened on Lagging Rainbow. Residents are excited, quoted as saying, "I can't wait for this ride that I've been repeatedly assured is well maintained, and now I can look down upon my island from on high as I ski." Thanks for watching. I'm you right, A Green, and you're up to date.
Well, thank you very much, Uraite, for the breaking news. Wow, just look at Lagging Rainbow. It's become a world-class island. Your Miis are living such well-rounded lives thanks to the amenities you've built for them. Keep up the good work and they will surely reach happiness levels one could only dream of. Holy moly, we have a Ferris wheel. And I think I'm gonna keep the default flooring because it kind of fits it. The evening breeze feels so nice. You know what, Nishi, you can be the first one to check out the Ferris wheel. Let's see how this goes. The least scary? Have you ever sat inside a Ferris wheel with fright of heights? Painstakingly slowly climbing higher and higher. At least a roller
Get
coaster
everyone
doesn't
down
take
there.
as long.
What are they all doing without me?
Also, apparently riding a Ferris wheel will be a laggy experience. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to it. I still like how this looks. We also have another breaking news. Let's go check it out.
Hello, and welcome to the evening edition of Me News. Quantum researcher Wolf Schwester took things a little bit too far recently. After years of research, Wolf Schwester flipped the switch and turned on their own quantumizing device, with dramatic results. Wolf Schwester was immediately sucked into a quantum dimension, the likes of which were well beyond their understanding. Hell, they were quoted as screaming, before being observed flailing their arms dramatically. Turn it off. Turn it off. No, wait. Don't turn it off. Why did I have to be so smart? We asked residents for their reactions.
I dunno. I think it's kind of fun.
Thanks for watching. I'm Kbit Biscuit, and this has been the 8 o'clock news.
Holy moly. Wolf Schwester in the quantum dimension. That is some wild breaking news right there. Alright, well, I'm gonna do now what I said I wanted to do, which is edit Kepo's house. Because I feel like we can do a little better with this building. We can make it probably resemble a turtle, kind of. If I try hard enough. Also, hello there, Lonely Tree. We do be indeed playing the Tomodachi. I'm gonna give you the dome. Japanese style melon bread. Alright. How is Biscuit? I'm doing well. Let me give you a shout out before I forget. I was so excited to continue the Tomodachi live. Even though it's a little laggy for me, but can you do? Oops, accidentally misclicked. Alright. Now, I think what I wanna do here is use this foot. The reason why is because I think... Whoops. I wanna use this as the doorway, you know. I think that's a pretty cool doorway into the turtle house. Alright. Done. And now, what kind of exterior is this? It's a turtle shell.
Turtle shell.
Now I'm hoping I can make it look like a turtle shell, but I think this is the closest we are gonna get to. It's definitely unusual. Lightning. I don't think it needs lightning, to be honest. Alright, now for the size. Would be funny if it was this tiny. But no, I'm gonna make it slightly bigger. Probably like this. Something like that. Maybe a little flatter. Like this, perhaps. Let's see how this looks. Let's see how this looks. Also, thank you for the clip.
Thank you very much. Please come again.
You know what? That actually looks like it fits. You might have to crawl into it through the entrance, but it fits.
Yeah, it's definitely got a different feel now. Thank you.
Holy moly, it's so laggy. Alright, let me edit the island for a little bit. I wanna increase this pathway into your house. There we go. Wait, I think I used the wrong one. There we go, that's the correct one. Perfect. And also, we might as well give you like a... Oh, we cannot place that there, okay. How about this then? I think that's nice. Alright, so that's the Kepo's building. Now I do also wanna make a little extension over here, because this is where I'm gonna put Conquest. This is where I'm gonna put Conquest. He's gonna live basically alone in this little corner of the island. Because I think that fits his character. Let me find which building he has. Build room conquest, there we are. Oh, maybe like there. Alright, we also need to edit the exterior of this building. Oh, I think when it comes to conquest, he would probably live in like a very bare bones situation, maybe like a box. We give him a metal cube. There are some interesting default designs to pick from. He could live in a tent, I suppose. Could live in an igloo too. That's true. None of these really fit my vibe though. A garage, a warehouse. I wanna do something very specific for him. None of these are what I'm looking for. I think the closest is the bricks. Closest is the bricks. But will this work the way I want it to? The real question. Petition to get Uncle Iroh and Toy by Funk on the island. Maybe. Oh, I see. This one has the texture repeated. Let's just keep it basic then. Let's call it Isolation Ward.
Isolation Ward.
I think that fits. Conquest. I don't think it's plasticky. Will I keep it like this for now? Creepy. Yeah, let's go with that. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be adding many more people into the island because the lake would get a bit too wild. I think this fits. Yeah, let's do it like this. The Isolation Ward. It's not my best work, but it will do.
Thank you very much. Please come again.
I just wish I could add indoors, but I feel like Conquest doesn't mind not having doors, probably. Oh yeah, that was a hit. Let's go. He's so happy looking. Look at him.
The house is looking great. Thank you.
He is happy with it, indeed. I'm gonna remove the excess behind the building too. There we go, I'm happy with that. They will probably complain about the lack of lights, so I'm gonna plop down a lamp right here. And also, this is another thing I did in between the streams. I reduced the amount of lamps by simply placing ones whenever there is like a turn or a crossroads, as you can see. Previously I had 2 on each sidewalk, which was just too many lamps. I think this feels better. Because these are not roads, these are like walkways, and usually walkways have the lamps in the middle of the thingy, I feel like. So that's why I placed it like this. I think it's better this way. But yeah. Oh, hiccups, Lillian. No, wait, you are already good friends with him. Let's use the BigLee. We need to establish new...
Are you in trouble?
Hiccups. They won't stop.
Okay, now hold still. Here we go.
What does that mean?
To establish...
Return the favor one day.
We need to
I'm just
establish...
happy I
Oh my
could
god.
help.
We need to establish more friendships. Whenever I thought they were finished talking, they started talking again. Kind of funny, not gonna lie. Alright, I am curious. Let's look at our residents. We have a VTuber, a VTuber, a VTuber, a VTuber, a VTuber. Then we have my boyfriend. Then we have a VTuber. Then we have a viewer. Then we have a fictional character. We have a viewer. We have a fictional character. We have a VTuber. And we have a viewer, a fictional character, and a VTuber. So mainly a bunch of VTubers. With some fictional characters sprinkled in. And some viewers sparkled in. I'm trying to think if there was one more VTuber I wanted to add in. That I forgot about. I think it was mainly just a TheBigLee for this episode. So... I think what we should do now is establish more friendships. They are sharing pleasant stories of their first loves. Alright, alright. Voldemort was like, can I join in? And they were like, hell nah. So he walked away. Poor guy.
Starting tomorrow.
Kuhaku is gonna get serious starting tomorrow. I'll see how that goes, I suppose. Oh, look. A turtle. What is Turtle up to? You know what I completely forgot to do? I forgot to give Turtle...
Casting unforgivable spells. Oopsies. You caught me daydreaming.
Okay, boy is daydreaming about some very interesting stuff, that's for sure. Let me give you the turtle shell. He likes it. It replaced the scarf, but oh well.
Why are we all here?
That's a good question, Kepo. Let me pet you. I haven't petted anyone in a while. And apparently that was enough to get a level up out of you. So, little quirks. You have greeting eagerly. You have standing leaning forward like a turtle. You walk with tiny steps. I guess we could give you some custom eating. You know, I have a turtle and they definitely eat voraciously. They always take big chunks like this. So let's go with that. That is a turtle accurate eating animation.
I feel a bit more like myself.
And to test it out, let's feed you something. Something wonderful. Like a rice bowl.
Yum.
That is a proper turtle animation right there. Holy moly. Alright, let me also drag you. Let's see how you will react to the Ferris wheel.
I wonder if you can see other islands from up there.
That would be cool if we could. You didn't wanna go on the Ferris wheel, you just were like, I wonder, and walked away. Understandable. Let me... You are already friends. Let me introduce you. We are also already friends. Someone who you haven't met yet. Holy moly, it's so laggy when I'm looking around the island. But oh well, oh well. This is feeling nostalgic, reminds me of my first computer. And the first few games that I had that ran at like 5 frames per second. Good times indeed. Also, hello there, Vonix. Hello, hello. You know what? Let's just meet up with Biscuit.
Good evening, Biscuit.
Alright, well, hello there. Capo. Bradley, yeah, Bradley,
Indeed. Saladala Cleva. Samslum. Tylenfa. Right. Yetsaroni. Hey, Crumlock.
Did it kept rolling.
Jam Clubby. Well. Clarondinath. Shortfee. Yeah. Quastalati.
I don't know what they upping about, but they do be upping about. Nice to see you arrive, Vonix. What the heck is Von doing over here? Was he trying to break the light? Oh, it's actually no longer shining. What the heck? Vonix Warframe.
Do you have a moment?
I do.
I would just love it if there were a seesaw right here.
A seesaw. I don't wanna put a seesaw down here. I'm sorry, but maybe another time. I have other plans for it, and there is literally a seesaw right here. I'm sorry, Vonix, but it's literally there. Holy moly. Also, you know what, Vonix? Since you are here,
Oh, what do you need?
check out what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna feed you. Oh no, my controller disconnected. There we go. I'm gonna feed you the Sonic curry.
Yum.
Oh, you don't like the Sonic curry.
Would it catch your attention if I showed up wearing a hole-in-one one day?
A hole-in-one? That's the shirt I made. That's the shirt I made. You know what, Vonix? I'm gonna feed you something better. How about Pain Out chocolate?
Yum.
Okay, you liked that one. Nice.
Frame after all, indeed.
And I'm gonna drag... Oh, Biscuit is here. You know what? Let's meet up. Let's see what happens.
Good evening, Gabit Biscuit. Do you feel like talking about Invincible animated series?
What? I was just thinking about Invincible animated series too, indeed.
I feel destiny at work here, Gabit Biscuit. Please be friends with me.
I've never been known to shy away from destiny, indeed. Let's be friends.
It went great. Let's go. Now we are good friends. And you will be calling me... You will be calling me... You know what? Biscuit Cutie.
Good evening, Biscuit Cutie.
And I'm gonna be calling you... Onyx Cutie. Manifest destiny. Maybe we will become husbands in the game.
Hey, Vonix cutie, long time no see.
Good work, good work. Also, hello there, you right there.
Cutie and I both can't stop thinking about Invincible animated series. So now we're friends.
Feels like Vonix cutie and I were fated to become friends.
Let's go. It's working, guys. It's working.
Oh, rude.
Alright, let me give a shout out to you right there. I hope you are doing well today. It's nice to see you. You had some breaking news earlier in the game about one of the islanders getting stuck in a mainframe digital or something. Was pretty wild. And you have something to say right now as well. Let's go check out what that is.
Huh. Good evening.
Good evening indeed.
My room could use a new vibe.
You no longer like the plans. But it looks great.
If you say it suits me, then I guess I'm fine leaving it how it is.
Holy moly, holy moly.
Some people have said I'm chatty. I think I can barely hear them over the sound of my own voice.
I think that's understandable. This me, I cannot even anymore. You know what? I know what it is. You need some good old apple in your system.
Yum.
He really liked it. Let's go. And you are still hungry, so I'm also gonna give you a matcha or... You know what? Let's give you a green tea.
Yum.
Okay, you like it, you like it. And you know what? You are still thirsty. I'm gonna give you the matcha as well. See how that goes. I only have one of those. Oh, you didn't like matcha. You only liked the green tea, apparently. Understandable. I will also give you... something. I don't really have many things. Do you want marionette? I think marionette could be fun. Let's see what that will do. Oh, he loves it. Let's go. And just like that, you leveled up. Which means we can give you a new quirk. What do you have so far? You have stance while adjusting glasses. I think you would eat cautiously. I think that fits you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this fits you really well. So let's go with that.
I feel like I'm becoming my true self more and more.
Nice, that went well, and also I'm gonna introduce you to someone you haven't met yet. Who's it gonna be? You know what, let's introduce you to Conquest. I think he needs friends.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm you right, A Green.
Hello there, you right A Green. I'm known as Viltrum Conquest.
Right, Green is talking about one of his favorite subjects, botanical science. And it went well. They bonded over botanical science. Let's go.
Now I'm closer with Viltrum Conquest. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
Oh, Blue. Dorothy, yeah.
Alright, well, let's see what TheBigLee has to say.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside.
That's not good. Let me take a look.
Help me clear my
Oh,
mind.
so many lollipops. What the heck? We did it.
Phew,
And we got a
I
lollipop.
feel so much better now.
You got food. Enjoy your lollipop. Okay, who I'm gonna feed this lollipop remains to be seen.
You can take pics of us at Phototomo Photography. So, how about getting us all together for a group shot sometime?
You know what? That sounds like a fun idea. We could do that. But first... how do you like green tea?
Yum.
Doesn't like green tea. Alright, alright. Well, in that case, I'm gonna let you speak to someone you haven't spoken with yet. How about Lillian? You know what this game is? This game is basically like you have purchased a Barbie house and a bunch of Barbie dolls, but they all have artificial intelligence, and you just bring them together and play with them. That's literally what this game is, I feel like.
We haven't met yet, have we? My name is Lillian Violetta.
Nice to meet you, Lillian Violetta. I'm TheBigLee.
Why did it go into a black screen, I wonder? Lillian Violetta is inviting the Biglee to join her on a bench, saying there is something I would like to talk about. Seems to be working.
You're so funny.
Yeah, I noticed the window is kind of broken on the stream.
So first, flip of tuna with Jack Zombo, barn slam, spin tancha.
Oh, let me do something real quick. I'm just gonna open up this. And while this is open, I'm gonna try to adjust the window a little bit. I think it goes like there. About here, I think, is perfect size. So, was it always that broken or did that happen recently? No idea.
Collected in Quappy Tooth. But then again,
Alright, you know what we should do? They are sighing about times they failed at casting unforgivable spells. I think we should... Ooh, what's this? He seems curious about the Biglee. Lonely Tree.
I don't think I've introduced myself yet, have I? They call me Lonely Tree.
Nice to meet you, Lonely Tree. I'm the Biglee.
Let's go.
So, you'll even
Lonely Tree is repeating the phrase only in Ohio again and again. Alright. Bonded over a meme. Understandable. What did I wanna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to check the... This will be probably a little laggy, but I wanna check the daily products in the shop, so bear with me for a second. We can do a group of 8 photo. We have a new backdrop apparently. Oh, you know what? This one looks kind of cool. Let's do it. Okay, top. I will be in the top. Turtle down there. Bone over there. Lonely Tree over there. Uriah over there. Oh wait, Lonely Tree over there. Onyx over there. Lillian over there. And... Wolfschwester over there. Look at that, holy moly. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's do another shoot. How do I make the new text disappear? Oh, by scrolling like this. Okay. Why is it still saying new? Oh, it was these two. Okay. I don't know why it says new, but it's bothering me. It is bothering me. Oh, we can do couples. We can do couples. You know what? Let's do this one. That is wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Also, let me do one with Capo and Wolfschwester. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Okay. How does it look when we do it with everyone, I wonder? Let's do one with everyone. These options are not that great, but let's try this one. You know what? That looks pretty cool. Let me apply a filter as well. Ooh, this looks wonderful. I'm gonna post this on the blue sky. Oh, alright, leave the studio. Don't know why it took so long to load, but alright. Let's check what's new at the food mart.
Welcome.
We have grated carrots. You know what? They are cheap. Let me buy like 20, 30 of those. I will buy one truffle mushroom. I will buy 10 mozzarellas. I will buy 20 mozzarellas. I changed my mind. Key lime pie. I'm just gonna buy one of those because it's expensive. Might as well stock up on food, you know. I'm also gonna get 20 rice balls. I will get more pain croissants or pain au chocolates. I will also get more apples. I need to not spend too much money, but oh well. The green tea is so cheap, why not buy a bunch? There we go. And I need to stock up on my custom foods, so let's buy enough to have 10 of each.
Thank you very much.
That's the food for today. Very expensive, but what can you do? Also, sorry about the lag. I don't know if it's doing some issues, but cannot really do much about that, unfortunately. Alright, let's go see what the night market has in
Welcome,
store today.
Step right up and try your luck.
Mystery bag for 50. Wind up key. Beans on toast. Dinosaur suit.
Thanks a bunch. Be sure to stop by again tomorrow.
Alright, alright. A lot of people have stuff to say, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna drag one house over here to talk with someone. Maybe Lonely Tree. What's up with one host? Let's see, let's see.
Oh no, it's not here. Where could it be? Want some help looking for it? Yeah. It's pretty precious to me. Is this it? That's the one.
Oh my goodness, Vaughn has fallen in love.
Tree, holding my techno album like that is a great look. Is this the sort of love that begins with a techno album?
Holy moly, holy moly. Let's see how this will cook up.
You're right. I can't believe Cupid visited me in the form of a techno album. All that's left is to ask Tree out. I can do this.
Holy moly, what unexpected thing to happen out of nowhere. Head over heels. Alright, alright. Understandable. The drama. Okay, let's see what Uraite needs. Uraite has hiccups. Alright, let's summon the turtle to help. With the hiccups.
Are you in trouble?
These hiccups. They won't stop.
Little of this, a skosh of that, and
Oh, I'm starting to feel better. You're a real lifesaver.
no need to thank me.
You had hiccups last night. Oh my god, the game really is manifesting destiny at this point. Holy moly, holy moly. Pretty funny. Let's see what Esther Kaulipa is doing. Just a flashbang, widescreen, understandable.
We're pretty high up.
Are you scared? Don't worry. I'm right here with you.
Holy moly, Kuhaku and Esther. Will it work?
I want to be sweethearts.
Will it work or will Kuhaku break her heart? We shall see. Eventually. Let's see what Conquest has to say.
Good evening. I want to be friends with Hidden Snacks.
Alright, that's a great idea.
What should we talk about?
You should talk about...
What did you have in mind?
Probably... an activity. Let's call this activity Fighting to the...
Fighting to the death. Got it. I'll go talk to him about fighting to the death.
I think that's something Conquest would talk about, you know. Why he's called the Conquest.
Good evening, Hidden Snacks. Do you feel like talking about fighting to the death.
Sure. But tell me, Viltrum Conquest, how much do you know about fighting to the death?
Oh, like, so much. I study the fighting to the death rulebook every night before bed.
Wow, that's some serious dedication. But you know, I've always wanted to give pro fighting to the death a shot. Maybe one day we can do it together.
It worked out, guys. It worked out. They bonded over fighting to the death. Alright, I guess you can call him Snacks.
Good evening, Snacks.
And I guess you can call him Conquest.
Good evening, Conquest.
Nice. I knew fighting to the death would bring Snacks and me together.
Makes sense. Conquest and I have the same taste in hobbies, so no wonder we hit it off.
Holy moly, holy moly. And Conquest has leveled up. You know what? I have the perfect expression for you. When greeting, he will say E for my Bible.
Be ready for my arrival. Be ready for my arrival. It's as if that expression was made just for me.
Well, it is the way you greet people, that's for sure. Alright, who else needs our help? It seems Wolfschwester wants to play a minigame.
Feeling bored. How about a game of Shadow Quiz? Wanna play?
I lost this twice in a row. Let's see if we can get a redemption arc.
Here's your first mystery, Shadow. What do you think it is?
I feel like that could be all kinds of things. Maybe the French onion
The answer
soup.
is French onion soup.
Let's go.
Next, your second mystery, Shadow. What do you think it is?
That looks like a continent. But you know what? It's the biscuit crumb.
The answer is biscuit crumb. And finally, the last mystery, Shadow. What do you think it is?
It's Domester Tank Engine.
The correct answer is model train.
Let's go. That's a wrap. You love the French onion soup?
Time for your prize.
Ooh. Let's go with middle. A door handle. What the heck am I gonna do with a door handle? Alright, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Kuhaku has something important, apparently. He seems curious about the TheBigLee.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Kyuhaku Hitsuji. Nice to meet you, Kyuhaku Hitsuji. I'm the TheBigLee.
Why are these two guys on Kepo's lawn?
Jambo
Kuhaku Hitsugi is explaining how much he loves a miniature talking cookie. That's understandable. Alright, alright. Oh, Biscuit and Vonix walking together as one. But what if I grab you and make you meet up?
What a wonderful coincidence, Biscuit Cutie.
Alright, well, hello there. Ship Cap, Saba.
Noise, noise. Not much happened, but we made it a meetup. Also, look at the news station. It has all the anchors visible on like a poster. That's pretty cool. I wish it wasn't so laggy, but oh well. What's this building again? Dreamer's Treasure Shop. You know what? We should buy 2 more Chainsaw Man Reze arcs, 2 more Korn albums, and I think I'm gonna keep the actual talking cookie pet only for Biscuit, which he already has, so we don't need to buy another one. I might add in more movies and music eventually. Not right now though. I think Lillian would be happy with the Reze arc. Let me go give it to Lillian then. Actually, Lillian would be happy with the Korn album probably too. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to pick you up.
Something you need.
Yes, I wanna give you a gift. I wanna give you a gift, and that gift is Chainsaw Man Reze arc. Noise. Oh, she loves it. Let's go.
I had an exciting talk about a corn with the TheBigLee. I'm happy that the TheBigLee enjoyed it.
You know what? That sounds like she would enjoy the Korn album, so let me give it to you. She loves it. Let's go. That's a level up. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. And for your level up, I'm gonna give you... maybe an expression. Maybe a little quirk, actually. Oh yeah, Lillian is a light eater, eats gracefully. I don't know how Lillian walks, but I would assume... I would assume Lillian would walk like this, maybe. Yeah, let's do that.
I feel like I got one step closer to my true self.
Let's go. And I noticed you are also hungry, so let me feed you. The grated carrot.
Yum.
Oh, you don't like the grated carrot? That is not biblically accurate, but alright. If you insist. Okay, I noticed Lonely Tree in the background seems to be angry about something. Let's see what that is.
Hey, streamer. I was talking to your rate, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh no, that's not good. You know what can fix that though? A good piece of food. How about I give you a mozzarella?
Yum.
Oh, you don't like mozzarella? Holy moly. That is surprising. Okay, let me give you... Let me give you key lime pie.
Yum.
Oh, you don't like key lime pie either? Holy moly, holy moly. Alright, well, in that case... Let me give you... Chainsaw Man Reze Arc. He really likes it. You know what? That fixed it.
I feel like a heavy weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Let's go. And also, you are right. Let me also give some pets. I keep forgetting to do that. And also, we might as well make you talk with someone. I feel like we have to do this, right? We have to see how far this will go. Well, actually, there is some stuff going on over here. Let's meet up with Kuhaku instead.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Lonely Tree.
Hey, lonely tree. I'm Kyuhaku Hitsuji.
Alright, what are they talking about?
How about trading a fleeing?
Worried about Kuhaku that will not remember this shit about Studio Ghibli. Understandable, they seem like-minded too. Alright, let me see what Uraite is doing.
Do you have a moment?
I do have a moment, indeed,
I would
indeed.
just love it if there were a seesaw right here.
Maybe another time. There is literally a seesaw right here, and it's green.
Gah,
You know what?
ahoy.
There you go.
Huh. I'm looking for something to do. Wanna play Shadow Quiz with me?
Sure, we can do a shadow quiz. Guess what is casting the shadow?
Here's your first mystery shadow.
Alright guys,
What do
can we
you
win
think
it?
is?
Can we win it this time? It's definitely not sculpted butter. I feel like celery wouldn't be on a plate, so probably roast duck.
The answer is roast duck.
Let's go.
Next, your second mystery shadow. What do you think it is?
Well, that has to be some sort of a movie. Gonna assume it's the Chainsaw
The
Man.
answer is sports show.
Holy moly, I'm about to flip out. I'm about to flip out.
Hey, you can't win them all. But you can get this as a consolation prize.
A toilet paper. You know what? Understandable. How about you go on the seesaw with you right there?
Good evening. Good evening, Bonhas.
It worked. It worked. Let's go. Alright, you two enjoy the seesaw. Let's see what Lord Voldemort has to say.
Good evening.
Good evening indeed.
I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside.
Understandable. Let me take a look.
Help me clear
Oh my
mind.
goodness. I don't know if I made it in time.
Phew. I feel so much better now.
That one was too hard. I don't think I made it in time.
What season do you like the best, streamer?
Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. During spring, I'm usually sick, so I don't really enjoy spring much. During summer, I'm usually like almost near dead because due to the medication that I take, the summer heat makes me all kinds of freaked up, so I absolutely hate summer. In fact, I would take a wild guess that one of these years I am very likely to die of a heart attack during summer. Just based on my medications and such. So I absolutely hate summer. Winter I do enjoy for many reasons, but the only issue with winter is that there is ice everywhere and it's really easy to slip. So I think, in my personal opinion, the autumn is my favorite. Because it's not hot anymore, but it's not too cold either. The aesthetic of autumn with like the falling leaves and such is pretty dang cool, I would say. And you also get Halloween events and such, so let's go with
The
that.
season of good food.
I don't know if it's a season of good food. I would say a season of a good jump scare maybe, but yeah. Also, Lord Voldemort is hungry. Let's feed him a truffle mushroom.
Yum.
He really liked it. Well, it was expensive. But he's still hungry. So let me also feed you. Let me also feed you some Sonic curry. How about that?
Yum.
And nobody likes the Sonic curry. Just like in the real life. Actually kind of funny. You already have the toilet paper and a box of tissues. How about I also give you a screw? He's the garbage collector of the island, I suppose. He didn't like the screw. Well, what can you do? He's observing the screw. He lied to me. He said he didn't like it, but now he cannot stop thinking about it. Look at him. He's absolutely hypnotized by the screw. Holy moly, holy moly. Alright, let's go see what Nishi needs to say. It's a minigame time.
Let's play Zoom quiz together.
Of all the games, a Zoom quiz. Alright, I'm good at this one.
Here's your first zoomed in item. What do you think it is?
It has to be the rock album.
The answer is rock album. Next, your second zoomed in item. What do you think it is?
This one... Probably
The
T.
answer is T.
Let's go, we
And
are
finally,
absolutely
the
correct.
last zoomed in item. What do you think it is?
It's so orange. I feel like it has to be orange, right?
The correct answer is orange.
Let's go.
Congratulations, you won. Time for your prize.
You know what? Let's go for the big one. A romantic movie. I actually have no idea who on the island is into romantic movies. Maybe Esther. That's about it though. Let's see what Kuhaku needs to say.
Good evening.
Good evening indeed. You know what, Kuhaku?
I'm pretty hungry right now. I think I'd love anything you gave me.
I think Kuhaku would enjoy beans on toast.
Yum.
I knew it. He liked it. That's a level up. Alright, I think I'm gonna give you a little quirk. You don't have a greeting yet. I think... I think Kuhaku would greet confidently, so let's do that. Also, hello there, Nishi47. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. How did your gaming go? I know you've been playing the Samurai Dark Souls type of thing. I've been lurking there. I hope you managed to defeat the boss fights and such. Hello, hello. Also, while you are here, great news. Your island self is doing well. In fact, you seem to be like-minded, you can see right here. With Kuhaku, so that's pretty nice. They've gave you so many jump scares. Also, hello there, Mr. Jack the Demon. Hello, hello, hello.
Let's say you have to fight an alien. What would you use?
A good question. I would use to fight an alien. I would use... What would you use to fight an alien? That's a good question. Know what? Diplomatic solution. Let's go with that.
Diplomatic solution. A diplomatic solution. Nice. I didn't even think of that. Streamer.
Alright. And while you are here, Nishi, you know what? Let's go check what you are up to right now. Nishi47, let's see. Also, I don't know if my microphone is crackling or not. The game is a little CPU intensive. Alright, you are stuck. You need help. I'm gonna take Conquest over here to help you. Conquest will help Nishi.
What's going on here?
Body. Won't ma move.
Little of this, a skosh of that, and
Oh, I'm starting to feel better. Thank you.
There we go.
anyone would have helped.
Holy moly, it's so laggy sometimes. Also, Mr. Jack the Demon, we could make you as well. That could be something we could do. Okay, what is Kepo doing? Majestic Turtle seems to be watching Nishi47 closely. He seems curious about Nishi. Let's see what happens.
There's a face I don't recognize. Hi, I'm Majestic Turtle. Majestic Turtle. Hiya. My name's Nishi47.
Alright, you two are like-minded as well, perhaps. Majestic Turtle wants to know if Nishi47 has an interest in playing gacha games.
Jam and grab a back nap. Dingle jab extra. Ramo.
They seem like-minded, let's go.
That was really fun. Thanks so much.
You added 47 for Nishi, that is funny.
Yes, Saroni.
I couldn't think of a different last name,
Kafka. Standing.
so I just used that.
Jamfooty.
But we could make you. Do you wanna be part of the island, Mr. Jack?
The breeze feels nice.
Do you like to become a member of this society here? We have Lord Voldemort over here. What's up with Lord Voldemort? Oh my god, Lord Voldemort is into Lillian. Oh my goodness.
What is that person's name? Lillian Violetta. It's beautiful.
Oh my god, Lord Voldemort.
Violetta. Just saying it is like poetry. My heart is fluttering at the sound of her name. I think I'm falling in love.
I think it must be love.
So it's love after all. I'm actually in love. I should start thinking up romantic date ideas. Where could I take Lily and Violetta?
I think Voldemort is gonna get heartbroken, but could be interesting. They are basically strangers at the moment. Gonna be wild. Alright, I'm gonna make Mr. Jack the Demon. Let's do it right away. This is actually gonna be quite a challenging thing to do. Because Mr. Jack looks very, very unique. Very, very unique indeed, indeed. I'm gonna open up a browser. Give me a second. I'm gonna Google Mr. Jack the Demon. I need to have a reference in front of me to do it justice. Okay, Googling only gave me one picture, which is your picture from the Twitter. I'm gonna download it. There we go. And I'm gonna open it in... Microsoft Paint. That's alright. Get it down here. Alright, let's get to it. You sent me a DM of your model. Where did you send it? Because I don't see it. Make check bold, and I have button eyes as well. He has buggy eyes and a poppy personality as well. Don't forget to add that in. So Nishi, anyways, I sleep now. Have a good one now. It's late for me. Alright, Nishi, have a wonderful, wonderful rest. I'm gonna create Vaughn, and I'm gonna make you be friends with Vaughn in the game. I think that's gonna be pretty fun. Alright, I see your picture. I can mainly only edit the face at the moment. Later on we will be doing clothes and such. Alright, I think for your facial structure we should use this one, and for your skin tone we should use... We should probably use white. I think white is the closest to what you have. They don't really have much variety for light skin tones, I noticed. Maybe let's use this one. Alright. Let's see how this will look. For your hair, I think we should use... maybe this one. Maybe this one. That's not quite it. That's not quite it. I think this one kind of... This one kind of fits. But it's not quite it. Let me look for more. I don't think they have the exact haircut. I think this one might be the closest we will gonna get to the biblically accurate vision. Hey, maybe this one could work too. You know what? Let's go with this one. I don't know how to approach the color scheme though. I guess I'm gonna make it red with a subcolor of black. They don't really have the ability to do like a mixed. This might be the closest we are gonna get to it. Alright, eyebrows. I think you have think you have something like this, maybe, but about here. If I'm looking at it correctly. This is based on the picture that you sent me. Oops. I think that could work. Probably like that, the placement. Alright, for your eyes, I think eyes will be kind of difficult because we need to make them look like a button. Kind of wish you could add more. But alright, let's use this one. Trust the process. Trust the process. I have a plan. I have a plan. Trust the process. I think this works, kind of. I cannot really replicate exactly your style here. But I think something along these lines would kind of work. I don't think this looks right. I'm gonna remove that. Okay, button eyes. I cannot really do the button eyes properly. But I guess I can do something like this. Which kind of maybe looks like it. Not too sure. What does this do? Alright. I think as far as the eyes go, this is the closest I'm gonna get. Unfortunately, but we can edit it further in the makeup, I think, so we can fix it up a little more. First things first though, let's make a nose for you. I think you have something like this. And for the mouth, I'm gonna do... I kind of wanna do something like this. I think that works, not gonna lie. I think that kind of works. I think that fits the aesthetic. Ears, I really cannot see the ears, so I'm gonna make them hard to spot. No eyeglasses. Alright, we reached the point where we can make some adjustments. I think that kind of looks nice. I think this one kind of fits. For the mouth specifically, let me adjust this one. Maybe make it seem like it's coming from the eyes. Maybe use it as cheekbones. You know what? That works. Shrink this one. I feel like the nose should be bigger, maybe. I feel like the mouth maybe goes down a little. Maybe the nose also goes down a little. It's pretty hard to do. All right. I'm thinking. If I add this over here and make it this color, it kind of looks like blood. But it also kind of looks like you have a tongue that's like split. I kind of like it though. I think it fits. I think it fits. I'm also gonna do this, but I'm gonna make it kind of reddish. Know what? That looks pretty nice. That looks pretty nice. I cannot really do accurate blood. The closest thing I can do to blood is something like this. Let him cook his cooking. I think the main cooking will happen once we go into face paint. Because this will let me fix the eyes. Because as you can see, on the left side of the screen, the actual pupil stays visible when I paint it over like this. And what this will do in the game is essentially when you will blink, the eyes will be black like this. But it does help with the illusion of having your specific eye. You know, I think that works. I think that works. I'm gonna have a problem though, because we need to add in the symbol. Iconic symbol, okay. Actually, let me check, maybe it's somewhere in here. I kind of doubted that they would have it. But who knows? Do we see it anywhere? Not really. It's not really here anywhere. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use this heart. Don't worry though, in between the streams, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my save editor and I'm gonna replace this with the actual correct symbol. This is just gonna be a pink placeholder. I'm gonna eventually fix it up for you. Okay, I also need think like this. Okay, that's the closest I'm gonna get. But don't worry, in between the streams, I'm gonna fix that up. I might also... I see you have like a scar. I don't know if I can replicate that here. You know what you also need though? Let me click on Dawn. Let me check if they have... Let me check if they have... That's not quite what I'm looking for. I don't think they have what I'm trying to look for. I might have to draw that in as well. Alright, let's edit the face paint more. Let's use a hockey stick. Actually, I don't think the hockey stick will work. Let me find something else. I need a simple Ooh, this could work though, this could work. Look at that. I figured out how to do the cracks. Kind of. It's not completely accurate, but it kind of works, you know. Maybe something like that. What do you think, Jack? Does it look accurate? I would say somewhat. Alright. I wanted to do something else though. Let me see if I can find... Ooh. I think this will work for what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it seem... But it doesn't quite work what I wanted to do. I don't think I'm gonna put this in there. I need a small... I need a small black line. Maybe it's gonna be... I don't think they have what I'm looking for. Unfortunately. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to do it by hand. Which is gonna probably look terrible, but whoops. I wanted to add to your mouth. The line that goes down here. Because I think that will make it even more accurate. There we go. Probably closest I'm gonna get to the Mr. Jack the Demon VTuber design. I will replace this pink with the correct color in between the streams, but I think that's the closest we are gonna get. Looks pretty nice too. I'm happy with it. Alright, your height. I assume you are about the same height as everyone else. Maybe like somewhere there. Probably about the same height as Lord Voldemort, right? Body type. I assume you are maybe around here. You are 6'4". Yeah, I think that's correct then. And this seems correct too. What is this Miss name? Alright, you will be... Check Demon. Or actually, why not? You can have the in the middle. You can have a middle name. The. Middle name the. Let's go.
My name is Jack the Demon.
Let's go. Working. You do be a male. And your dating preferences, I assume, are males. So let's go with that. I remember always yapping about yaoi with you. Okay, you will be the 16th member of the island and you will be the same age as everyone else, which is 25 on the island. Okay, now for your voice.
My name is Jack the Demon. It's nice to meet you.
Let me give you a little more depth.
My name is Jack.
My name is Jack the Demon. My name is Jack the Demon. It's
My name is Jack the Demon. My name is Jack the Demon. My name is Jack. My name is Jack the Demon. My name is Jack the Demon. It's nice to meet you.
I think
Today
this
is May
kind
3rd,
of fits.
2026. So, how does this voice sound? My name is Jack the Demon. It's nice to meet you. Today is May 3rd, 2026. So, how does this voice sound?
That
My name
red
is
beard
Jack the
looks
Demon.
weird. I might have
Nice to meet you.
to...
Today is May 3rd, 2026.
I might have to edit the
So,
beard
how does
in
this
between the
voice
streams
sound?
too.
My name is Jack the Demon. My name is Jack the Demon. It's nice to meet you. Today is May 3rd.
Alright. Is it bothering you? It's bothering me that when it's speaking, it looks like the beard is stuck. I kind of wish it was moving together with the mouth. But oh well. I think you are quick. I think you are honest. I think your energy is varied. I think you are very chill. And I think you are very quirky. It seems like maximum to the right everywhere. Maybe just so that it isn't completely maxed out, maybe we do like this here, and this here. Something like that, I think, could give us some interesting results. I'm not the only one who picked all of those for you. Holy moly, holy moly. Alright, male, he, him. Everything seems to be in order. And you are outgoing, sociable, optimistic and passionate. Follow their instincts, go-getter, bold and captivating. Their wit and charm light up a room. It's never a dull moment when they are around. Holy moly, holy moly. Alright, sorry about the lag. It do be a demanding game. Let's build a house for you. You will go into the neighborhood over here. For now.
Huh. Hey there. It's nice to meet you, streamer. I'm Jack the Demon. I'm an outgoing go-getter who loves exploring new ideas. I tend to do whatever comes to mind. I can't wait to start living here.
Alright, alright.
I'm going to make the discovery of the century. Any day now.
Sounds like a plan, sounds like a plan. Now, we will be giving you some sort of an outfit, but because I'm making roughly 2.5 hour long episodes, I think this is where I will leave a cliffhanger. So if you are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.